Hi, good morning, everybody. Greetings here from Emeryville, California. I'm in Oakland for the month, visiting my little brother who lives here and hanging out with my dad. We just took a cross-country trip from Michigan, where I'm from, all the way out here to Emeryville. And I'm so happy to be with you this morning on this Aries New Moon. My name is Naomi Ruth, and this is an introduction video to my YouTube channel, Naomi Ruth Explains the Universe. So as you can tell, I'm going to be covering a lot of topics just from the title. But a little bit about myself. As I said, was born in Michigan. I've lived in New York City for about 15 years. And I came out here for a lot of different reasons, but I guess the most important thing you should know about me is that I'm pretty much an intuitive. I live my life by what I'm guided to do, and I've had a really strong connection with spirit, what people call God or creator, for my entire life. So, who I am is really someone who communicates with spirit first and foremost, and gives my life in service to humanity, because that's what I've been asked to do. I have a lot of fun along the ride. As you can see, I'm, big into self-care, rest and relaxation. I've been high on the agenda for a while, so it's a very big deal that I made it out here. What that took, I'll talk a little bit more about that right now, because with this energy of Aries coming in, the spring, this is really the astrological new year, and that's one of the things that I do. I'm an astrologer. I've been doing that for about 15 years as well. And this is about initiative. This is about the self, not just the self, but love of self, and removing any barriers to that, to our self-expression, to our true identity. And just really taking those steps, looking at where have you been reluctant, and just stepping out into whatever your calling is. I'm really interested in how do we work our own brand of magic, not someone else's, not, something we read, although, all these things are helpful on our journey, but allowing, us to be guided. I really allow myself to be guided very specifically. So people ask me, well, who is it that you love to, look at with astrology, or who's your teacher, or, what are your practices? And I really think when I work with, my own clients, I'm looking at what is your true self-expression. And so there's no one size fits all, there's no formula. And anymore, we're really living in a world where we can design our lives to a T, to how we really want to express ourselves, what we really care about, and what are our gifts and self-expressions that are meant to manifest themselves on the planet and really contribute to the evolution of humanity. And it's a little hard to see through, I take in everything when I'm in a moment of creation. And my brother and I rode out to this spot, the aquatic park in Emeryville, Oakland, and we woke up this morning, it was overcast. I had this whole plan to come out here, and he's like, it's going to take a while for the clouds to burn off. And I'm like, okay, just go. I know I was supposed to go this morning. Let's not put it off anymore. Whatever comes up and it doesn't look the way you want it to look. And that's really something, I was told to speak to you guys about this morning, because, we really don't have a lot of say about the circumstances that we deal with, right? And I think many of us have been on a path where we're returning to ourselves. Maybe you're getting whole new messages about what your life is supposed to be about and what you're supposed to do, or maybe you're like me and you have known for since about the time I was 21. I got a very strong download, what I call, from Spirit about what my life, what my purpose on the planet was really, and what it was going to look like. And that message was, so large and so comprehensive in terms of, this is part of the reason I'm calling my YouTube channel Naomi Ruth Explains the Universe, because that's what I was shown that I'm supposed to be doing, that there's something about the way that I've been communicating with Creator since I was a young child, and the things that just were apparent to me right away about love, about spirituality, about being human versus all the other things that we are in our souls, that just were apparent to me right away. So let's see, I'm channeling, so sometimes I notice I get lost in in what I want to say, but some of you guys have known for a while that you have a calling, that you need to be doing more healing work, that you need to be doing more creative work, that whatever, office job you're in isn't really fulfilling that calling, isn't really having you fully work your magic. You might be feeling really limited, you might be excelling at what you do, but not truly fulfilled in your spirit, and not reaching the people that you really want to reach. There's just so many variables going on right now. But the clouds, waking up this morning, and every day I've been here since the weekend, it's been beautiful. It's been, yesterday it was 82 degrees and sunny, and here I come, wake up the morning that I want to launch my YouTube channel, and it's overcast and cold, and just in the time in the bike ride that we rode out here, the clouds started to clear. My brother helped me set up this tripod. I don't know, anything really about what it takes to do this, but it's really just time to get in action and have it. There's people walking by waving. I love it here. It's just time to get in action. So, really getting out of your own way, I think, is what this Aries New Moon is going to be about. Where do you experience doubt? Where do you struggle with not knowing what to say about what it is you really want to do? And, creating partnership is the other side of Aries. It's the opposite. The shadow of Aries is Libra. And that's all about partnership. And we've been going through some eclipses that are dealing with that. And so this was really me answering the calling to share myself with you, simply to do that. I struggled with all these things and wanting to be scripted and wanting to say exactly what it is that I'm setting out to do. And really it's just answering the call to share myself with people and to create in partnership, to allow you guys to send me questions, respond to what I'm saying, and let me know if this lands for you, what it is that you're dealing with right now, just so that we can have the conversation, because that's what I love to do. I love to be in communication. I have a master's degree in teaching English, and I've taught a lot in my life. That's one of the other things, that I just clearly am a teacher and a lot of things that I do. But I'm a student of life. I am in the experiment with you. And so this is really an experiment for me to say, look, guys, I just, picked up and left. I don't know why. I knew I needed to come here for a month. There's a lot of things that I'm creating with healing my immediate family, and just getting back to my roots and going from there, but really stepping out into my full self-expression so that I can create joy in my life, create happiness, and help you do the same. And so that's going to look a lot of different ways, but I'm really excited about just being in this conversation with you. So a little bit more about what I do. If you guys right now basically just want to contact me, you can leave comments here. You can also email me at naomiruthboone@gmail.com, which is NaomiRuth Boone. That's my full name. And so I'm really creating transparency with you guys. I've been getting a lot of requests for consultations for people to have their astrological charts done. I also read tarot cards. I'm an empath and an intuitive. And I've just been stepping into doing my own empowerment coaching and consultation. And so really just removing blockages where you're already, like high achieving, amazing people, just being on the planet right now is an accomplishment. And so, but moving forward with those, one or two areas where you've had that dream, you've had that seed, but you're just not sure how to proceed, and there might be some things in your way that you can't quite distinguish for yourself. And so I find that, around me, people really get catalyzed, they get connected to who they really are, what you really care about, and what's really possible for you in your life when you're free to, explore the possibilities of your greatest happiness. And I guess you see me wearing my pink, but a lot of people talk about having the experience of, the perspective that I take through rose-colored glasses. But you create your life, and I really empower people to get connected to who you are before all of these things happen, before your family decided this, before you decided you couldn't take that path because it was illogical. This is a really heart-centered journey that we're on. This is an intuitive journey that we're on. And so for me, I'm really stepping out into allowing you guys to contact me for a free consultation, 20 minutes, just to if you feel called to, reach out to me, and let's see what's going on and what we can create in partnership. And I'm also interested in getting your feedback about what you hear as we go along. I'm going to be talking a lot about love and relationship. It's my favorite thing to talk about. I've been on a journey of soul connection since I met my first soulmate when I was 19 years old, and just really had this extraordinary, unique, and blessed journey in terms of romantic relationships and partnerships that has led to a very deep understanding of, how we can create from a heart-centered place, how we can really open ourselves to a higher level of operating through partnerships, through really allowing ourselves to connect with the things that we believe maybe when we were little, or maybe we're just waking up to a possibility of being with someone who really understands us, of being with someone who supports our dreams, or who we can really accomplish the mission that we came here to accomplish on the planet with. So there's just going to be so much that we're talking about. I invite your questions, just what is it you want to know more about in your life right now? What's that burning question that you have about, how do I move forward? How do I really, take that leap? My life is a testament of leaping sometimes even before I look. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. I knew I needed to come here. I knew I needed to clear my head, and I've been wanting to start this YouTube channel, to start this conversation with you guys for a while now, and this is the time. I'm just stepping out of my way. I don't know exactly what's going to come of it. I don't know exactly even what to say to you right now, but if this helps you guys in any way, just get that you can take that first step and not have everything figured out right now. I'm really excited for that, and it's just so great to be here. People are, I wish I could turn this around, watch people are walking by and smiling with their dogs and just enjoying this beautiful morning. So I'm just present to everything that you guys are contributing to being on the planet right now, this beautiful energy of whatever you've been struggling through, to heal, to rid yourself of, to free yourself. I just commend all of you. I woke up this morning and my heart was so filled with joy for everything that's really possible for us right now. And I know there's a lot of confusing things going on in our politics and our country. Um, but we're figuring it out. We're doing that together. And, it's right now just to search forward, make sure you're taking care of yourself, and listen to your heart, just always. So thank you. I'm so happy to be with you guys, and I look forward to your questions and comments. Once again, you can leave comments here or contact me at naomiruthboone.com or naomiruthboone@gmail.com. Love you.